The infinite zoom is a really cool effect. It continually opens up new and seemingly endless layers of imagery in what looks to be one continuous zoom. I created this one in Filmora 9 using two very simple principles that we've already discussed on the channel. Stick around, I'll show you how. Hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to be part of the conversation. The first thing you'll need is to find some images that you think are cool and have two things in common. One, they need to have some sort of square or rectangle shape in them. And two, preferably not have the color green anywhere in the picture. The two features we're going to use today are the pan and zoom feature and the green screen feature. I've covered both of these extensively, but if you need a refresher course on either one, I'll leave links below to those videos. Pick whichever image you want to start with, bring it down into your timeline, make sure it's cropped to fit your preview window, and lock that track in place. Next, click Sample Colors and choose Green. Let's bring that down into our timeline onto the track right above our image track. Now let's click on the green screen track in the preview window and resize it to fit inside of whatever square or rectangle opening you have in your image. This is going to create the window we look through to see the next image. Once you have it sized perfectly, click on the snapshot icon and Filmora will take a perfect picture of your image with the green screen in place and put it right up into your import window. We want to do the same thing with the rest of your images. Once you have all of your snapshots in your import window, we want to bring them down into our timeline one by one. I'm using 4 images here, so I'll need to create 4 video tracks. We want to place our first image in the very top track, and the rest will be inserted on the tracks below. The next thing you'll want to do is start your zoom. Right-click on the first track of footage, click on Crop and Zoom, then click on Pan and Zoom to create a 16:9 zoom that starts from full screen and shrinks down completely into the green area of the first image. That will make it look like the camera is zooming in right through that opening. Now double click on that top track and in the upper left, click on Image. Then click Chroma Key and put a check mark in the Chroma Key box to activate it. And then we'll use the adjustment tools to allow the track below to show through until it looks correct to your eye. Make sure no part of your next image is showing through anywhere else but your cutout. For this shot, I want really crisp edges like the image on a computer screen. But some of the other ones, I'll want the edges to be a bit softer, so pay close attention to how your cutouts look when you do the same. You'll want the next image on the track below it to play for a while longer than the first track, so stretch that one out on your timeline. Now you can repeat the exact same process as in the first track to zoom in through the next cutout and reveal the track below. We'll stretch each track out to where we want it and repeat the same process on the third track to reveal the fourth track. If you did this all with the same image, it would create that more traditional, never-ending loop effect that you've probably seen 1,000 times. Once you've got this all put together and you've got your green screen settings tweaked so that everything looks good to your eye, export your project and voila!